Whether you're a member of the public or whether you're the Queen, everybody uses our single-payer healthcare system. So it's $10,000, which can increase to $30,000 to have a baby in the United States. Oh my goodness, that is so expensive. So a C-section without insurance is $13,600. And it varies so much between states. I can't believe this. This is completely unacceptable. Especially like if people need a cesarean section, they need it because it'll save their life. They're expected to pay almost double. That's outrageous. I can't believe that. To have a baby in the NHS is absolutely free. The only costs would come afterwards if you needed to buy diapers or milk, but you know, really they provide some of that even if you're poor. So it's absolutely free. And the choice between having a cesarean section and a vaginal delivery isn't a choice based on how much you can pay, it's a choice based on what the clinical indication is. So what your doctor decides is necessary, what's safest for both you and baby, is what will be done. I'm reading an article which is advising people on how to pick healthcare in America, the title of which is Negotiate a Better Price for Surgery and Save Money. But you should never pay sticker price without doing some research first. Start with a website like Healthcare Blue Book or Fair Health and figure out what other hospitals charge for the same procedure. Many hospitals and providers will give you a discount for paying in cash, but you may have to ask for it. I can't believe that. So online, people choose where they go for procedures in healthcare based on price. See, in the UK, people would go to the nearest hospital and they'd receive the same standard of care wherever they were. This is a massive barrier to healthcare. Whilst people are sick, to be checking different prices, that's unacceptable because people need care to be timely and of good quality. They don't need to be looking around and checking different prices. This paragraph says, it's also important to keep in mind the hospitals don't always get the insurance's estimate right. If you pay too much up front and learn later that your insurance covered more than originally estimated, it could take a lot of time and energy to get that money refunded. So people after they've received treatment have to work through hoops, contacting their insurance companies, finding out about whether they're going to pay for something or whether they won't. I mean, people are really sick. In the UK, we treat a lot of people with mental health conditions, people with cognitive issues, and you can't put the expectation on people like that to be able to work through all of these hoops and all of this bureaucracy. I don't believe that people would come to the doctor early if they had to go through all of that, if they had that fear of whether they're going to be able to eat or whether they're going to be able to treat themselves. They may worsen their chronic diseases like diabetes or hypertension, or even worse, they may die in the community. Healthcare has to be free at the point of use. It's critical that you guys get single-payer healthcare in the United States because it'll mean you'll have better treatment for those who are poor, better care for all, less bureaucracy, and ultimately your country will spend less because already America spends far more of their GDP than the UK does on healthcare. You have the chance and opportunity now to change the prospects of millions and millions of generations to come. Please take this chance and fight for Medicare for all.